It's January 1st and I'm freezing sitting in my garden. But I have a message for you. I keep waiting for the shoulds, what things are supposed to be like, what they should be like, how you should be like, how I should be like. And I think 2025 is not about shoulds. It's about authenticity, integrity, being real. Because there's so much in our lives right now that we cannot tell if it's real or not. We just can't tell. And I have nothing to hide from you. Maybe you have nothing to hide from me. Do you have anything to hide from yourself? This is the year to sort that shit out, I think. Because how do we judge when something's real when it's right in front of your face? I think that's the only way we're going to be able to do it now. And when it's right in front of your face, you could miss something if you're not slow. So that's why I wanted to sit for a few minutes with my diary, one day at a time. And what I'm going to do is flip the camera around so you can have a look at it. Because I didn't realize when I wrote this during the summer of 24 how important slowing down is going to be for every day, every single day of the next 6 months to a year. And if you need something to remind you to slow down, then the diary is good, but you could set an alarm on your phone, look in the mirror and stop and slow down and go, hi, okay, I'm going to slow down. But you can't do that if you don't like yourself, if you don't want to look at yourself. And I have to say, what I've noticed over the last, 10 years, is that we shapeshift. We do. Some days we look like we're 83. Other days we look like we're 22. So you have to meet yourself where you are. And it's all about how much weight you carry. Not just physical weight. Mental weight, emotional weight. And as I learned this year very clearly, the demonic voices in your head. Yes, everybody should watch that video that Mark Atwood made with Jerry, the psychologist, about demons. It just rings so true. And I mean, I was there over Christmas and I had some cake and ice cream and my pants were tight. I want to share this with you. I was pulling on my pants, my jeans, and they felt a little tight, and I heard those voices. Oh, look at you, and you're too fat, and you're this, and you're that, and so I said, whoa, I said, stop. I said, this time last year, I said to myself, this time last year I was 2 sizes bigger, and the pants were too tight then. And now I'm 2 sizes smaller, and the pants are still a little tight. So what? They stopped dead. The voices stopped. I've been coming at them like I have a tennis ball and bat, and I'm just hitting them right back to where they come from. And yes, I have done a ton of energy clearing. I mean, I'm a spiritual teacher, and I do energy clearing, and healing is what I do. And they're still there. But not so much now, because I'm just facing it and saying, no, fuck off. That's what you have to do. But if you're moving too fast, like I said, you're moving too fast, you're going to miss it. You're going to think it's your voice. Because I was putting on my jeans, as I said, and I had to go, whoa, stop. What are you saying to me? That's not true. How many of you do that? How many of you say, whoa, stop, to your own thoughts in your own head that sound like you? Yeah, that's what this year is going to be. It's up to you to decide. You know, I put up a picture last night. I hope 2025 is not shit. I hope it isn't shit. It really is up to you to decide, do you want a shit year or not? Do you want to listen to those voices or not? Do you want to take a moment to come back to yourself and decide what's real or not? Are you going to wait for things to be how you think they should be and then get angry because they're not that or not? So without further ado, I'm going to read to you the first few pages of my One Day at a Time diary, because I think it really sets a good tone. It's an invocation. Every month has an invocation where you invoke the energies to hold you for the day, for the month, for the week. And again, there's no shoulds. You know, there's no shoulds. I mean, you might put all the invocation in and then the phone rings 5 minutes later and it's gone. So then you do it again. You invoke the peace, the calmness, the presence as many times as you need to. That's why getting up at 5 a.m. and doing your hours meditation and vipassana is not going to hold you through the day. It's not going to hold you. No, you need to do 3 seconds every other 3 seconds. This is going to be a walking meditation. This year is going to be a walking mindful year where you are always watching your thoughts, always in the present moment, always aware of where you are and your reaction to things, because that's all you can control. So I could say ignore my messy December garden, but I'm not going to, because it's real. And we have a whole bunch of crap there in the bottom of the raised bed that was just thrown out because the shed's not quite finished. And what's really interesting to me is this. Look, I've got stuff growing, anemones and ranunculus growing, which is, it's January. So anyway, one day at a time diary. Perfect for reading with a cup of tea. And you can see my cup is actually a flask because my tea has been getting cold lately. So if you're in Ireland, I still have like 25 of these left. I have a few more than 25. So you can buy them on buythebook.ie and I'll post them out to you very quickly in Ireland. And if you're not in Ireland, you can buy this on Lulu, and that's on my website. So I'm going to go past all of this. Is the introduction, how to use the diary. You know what I like? Affirmations as medicine. I liked last night, I bumped into several people in the comments on my YouTube who used the QR code. They used the code. Use the QR code to watch a video to teach you how to bring the energy of affirmations. They were watching it, and there were people in there who'd watched it last year too, and I really like that. So here's your first aid list. This is what I'm talking about. Presence. Presence is a gift, and the present moment is a gift to you. And if you're not in that present moment, then all the shoulds come back. Okay, presence. This year will have an intense mix of energies. I can only be the master of my life when I master my choices. I can only master my choices when I become aware of what it is that I am choosing. This year I will be more present in the moment, present to my body, and aware of what I'm putting into it, and how I'm talking to it, and how I'm treating it, and how I'm not treating it. I will be present to my mind and aware of what I am thinking. See, it's no accident that that's there. Present to my heart and aware of what I am pulled into. Again, being pulled into could be from those voices in your head pushing you as well. I will pull myself out of what is unhealthy for mind, body, and soul, and I will become the master of my choices. And I want you to see this. Focus in the present moment. We have so little capacity to concentrate while being bombarded by so many different weapons of mass distraction. Those words are there specifically. I mean that. And you guys, you should know you need help. There we go. It's in it's in focus now. I was torn between trying to read it and trying to show it to you. Look at that. Weapons of mass distraction. And that starts with you. I mean, you're weaponized. You have been conditioned to become a weapon of mass distraction for yourself. All this stuff about, skeletons in the closet, your biggest fear, hiding things from yourself, not being authentic, being all the shoulds. That's what takes you away from yourself. It puts a wedge between you and your own heart. And there's me and all the work that I've done over all these years, telling myself how terrible I am because my jeans are too tight. Those little cranky pieces of nasty energy build up. Imagine you're doing that to yourself over everything for the whole day. Builds up. What does it say here? I will become the master of my choices. I will become aware of what it is that I'm choosing. What thoughts are you choosing? So I'm going to read the invocation for January, which is love. I cannot wait for everything to be perfect. I let love and joy into my heart. That should say now. You can get this book and you can write it in big letters now. This book is for you to be writing in. January. So let's read January together. I apologize. I'll make sure this is in focus this time. All right. January. I start and end my year with love. Love is multidimensional. I can love myself at 5 years old. I see myself spinning in circles on the grass, just happy to be alive and filled with wonder. Sometimes when I'm joyful like that 5-year-old, I stop myself. Feeling that at this age now, perhaps I shouldn't be so happy when so many others are not. I look at myself and realize I'm beginning to come to peace with who I am. Well, I hope that's you. And sometimes I can see that the 5-year-old right here in me, I can see I give myself permission to be completely myself. I don't want to stop the joy anymore. Aren't we doing that? Aren't we catching ourselves being happy and stopping? Oh, what about this and what about that? And should. I shouldn't be happy. I shouldn't. That's the only thing you should be. Happy now. Stop waiting. I am ready to live my life by grasping happiness with both hands, actively doing what I love. I'm sorry, I'm shaking. My hands are a little cold now. Spreading love to other people. Here's a piece. I am a point of light, and by disallowing joy, I am dimming the very light that I came here to shine. I am a multidimensional being, and I embrace myself at all ages. This year, I will love myself more and spread the light of love throughout the world. Today is Wednesday, the 1st of January, and yes, that's Stitch on my pajamas because I have an inner child and she loves Stitch. Wednesday the 1st, I breathe in love and I breathe out all that is not love. And the space here to write if you want to, and you can see Wednesday goes on for 2 days. Right? I breathe in love and I breathe out all that is not love. Let's do that together. From the book. Okay, let's do it together. An exercise. I breathe in love. And I breathe out all that is not love. So what do? You tune in to the anger, to the frustration, to the jealousy, to the crazy. I think my thing is too wet to put the book down. I'm just going to put it down. Breathe in love. Well, how do you do that? Well, you become the radio. You become the radio and you tune in. Just imagine. Oh, that's love. I forgot what that feels like. I haven't, but maybe someone watching this video has. Softness. And I'm so hard and it's so soft. I allow the softness to come in. And I breathe it all the way through my body because we're locking it out. We're locking it out. Yes, I'm going to have to change hands because this hand has had enough. So I need to put my hand inside my sleeve. This is me authentically showing up as me, cold, but still effective. And I could say, well, I have to wait till I have a shower. I have to wait till I wash my hair. I have to wait till I put on makeup, which I don't do, but I might do because I'm getting very pasty now. I have to wait till I don't look so puffy. I have to wait until I don't have a cold and I won't cough. No, I don't. I can just come on and say it. And so can you. So can you. You can breathe in love now. It doesn't matter if you're in your pajamas, if you've forgotten what love is like. Just tune in and say, I want to breathe in love. I'm going to breathe in love. I'm setting the intention. And then you'll feel, oh, maybe I'm not letting myself. Do you see how that one line, I breathe in love and breathe out everything that's not love. One line can take up so much. People just read it and move on. This is what I'm talking about. Slow down and be with what's right in front of you. Breathe in love. Breathe in love. Okay, well look, because it's January 1st, and because I'm a healer, and because I want to, and actually, do you know what, the date doesn't matter. I want to help you breathe in love. That's what I want. I would love if I could wake up tomorrow in a world where everybody took 5 minutes to breathe in love and breathe out everything that was not love, to allow the love in, fill up with love, release the anger, release the pain, release the animosity, release, that we would look at each other with eyes that could see love from a place of love. And what a different world that would be. And do you know who's not going to do that for you? The news, politicians, the health service, your priest, any of those things. You know who is going to do it for you? You. So I'm going to send a transmission now of healing energy, and if you want it, say yes please, and it's going to go through my voice, which is a bit crusty, through my intention, through the video. Out to you, to just give you a taste of what that love feels like. And I say, I breathe in love. I breathe out everything that's not love. Now, you could be covered in, and one of the descriptions I've used before is like you're covered in many blankets of protection. So are you safe right now to take off a couple of those blankets of protection to try and feel the love that I'm sending out? And if it's a no, honor the no. Okay, no. What do I need to do to feel safe enough to receive the love? That's your question. And if you are, then shed them off. And feel your body soften as you do so. And then feel the love coming in. What is this love? It's unconditional love, the love of God. It's beautiful light. It's pink. It's soft. It's holding you. It's wrapping itself around you so that you don't have to hold yourself. Because as we've discovered, institutions cannot hold us, and sometimes our family can't hold us, and sometimes our loved ones can't hold us. We end up trying to hold ourselves, and we can't do that either. They're softening now. I breathe in love and breathe out anything that is not love. Let's add an addendum to this. I let go of anything that's stopping me from breathing in love. See how you have to be here with the now? And I allow my shoulders to drop, my jaw to soften, my stomach to relax. I meet myself where I am, and I know that I'm doing the best that I can. That feels okay, doesn't it? Who here watching this video is still angry at themselves? I hope nobody. But if you are, ask yourself why. And I will bet you it comes down to either not taking the time to do something like this, not listening to those voices in your head, realizing that they're not yours, and telling them to go away, or you haven't played, you haven't had fun, you haven't let joy in, you're sitting in your blankets of protection, and you're not letting in the light, letting in the love, letting in the joy. So those are some things for you to work on. And I didn't want to wish you a beautiful day, whether you spend the rest of it in your pajamas or not. Just let go of those shoulds. Just let them go. And I'll see you in the next video. And yeah, if you want the diary, it's print on demand on Lulu, and I still have to be honest, I actually have about 40 of them left for Ireland, so don't hesitate and go and buy one or two or three, because you know I'll post them out this week and you'll get them next week, and then you'll have them for the rest of the year. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.